Good afternoon and welcome to your favorite program we call Let Talk Salone. Let Talk Salone a youth initiative where they amplify the voice of the youth. We discuss matters relating to governance, social issue, and national development. Today, the topic of this show say men's mental health. Now, the topic for this show today. Today, I get two wonderful guests. I get a wonderful lady, also an handsome gentleman with me at the studio. So, Una, can you introduce yourself to people?
Now, my name Mambai Josiah, the Deputy Minister of Environmental Activities for the current SRC government.
Mina Joseph Mamadou Conte from the Clinical Psychology Department, they serve as the Vice President.
As I said today, the topic say men's mental health. The discussion there so today follow we raise awareness about men's mental health and how best we can see say man themselves can improve themselves emotionally as society. Mr. Um name again?
Joseph.
Mr. Joseph, when you hear this word men's mental health, what did they come to mind?
Of course, from psychology, make I tell you for so waiting our mental health. Mental health na a way person they able to function emotionally, socially, and mentally. And for talking about the men's mental health, it simply means say how man they able to cope with stress and in everyday daily life activities.
So as well you from Mr. Joseph, you don't give me a brief idea about men's mental health. Miss Mambai, when we talk about men's mental health again, according to your own perspective, what's the kind of you mind? Where you use this word men's mental health, what's the kind of you mind actually?
I feel like for short, now just like the emotional well-being of person, and in this topic today, now the emotional well-being of men, like how best they can able for navigate through stress or certain situations, and we're not able, I feel like we're not gonna affect them mentally.
Again, Mr. Joseph, when we talk about men's mental health, what do you think are then challenges there as women they face emotionally or mentally, which can lead to mental health issues and which can arise amongst men them also in our society? What are the issues there we cause them problem there?
Basically, we dey find out say now we community them, then they can say because we a man, you know a strong person. Even though you get something where they affect you, but they not they take into consideration, take am say wetin you know man. Of course, we dey see the stigmatization. Say this they always say they prioritize the woman in terms of anything so far. And secondly, in terms of poverty, the genetic factor also can cause that one day. And also, there are times you dey see say we use them, majority don't graduate and they not get work. So this na some of the things then.
Okay. Miss Bambai, you think say the whole way society don't give man them for actor for not show emotional signs them because like today in the society we are in this man show up any emotional signs then we find this man say this man they behave like woman and all. Think say then goes there, there's stigmatization there way man they face make man they not fit try for show up the emotion when they feel when they not the down moment or when they feel sad at times. It think none of them problem there where they relate to men's mental health issues.
Yeah, like it's definitely one of the problem them. Society don't make we for believe say men them for always be strong, for show emotions. Like even way picking they come up, if you get girl picking and boy picking at us, then they allow the girl picking for show weakness, allow them for cry. But if the boy picking tend for cry, go yeri in mama or anybody around them go tell and say, boy, boy picking. Therefore make like woman, therefore make like wife, like we get anything and they will they every day in the community or society. But I also feel like we don't come on at any kind time there. I feel like the man they also they contribute because sometimes that you get for break out of society, you get for break out of society and norms them. And I feel like then can also come together for break these society and norms there also. But like yeah, society now one of the things them.
So you know things say woman themselves get role for play towards man their mental health and society.
One way or the other, they might or they do. Ma say they do. But like men are the pioneers. Like come to think of it, this na June, this na men's mental awareness month, and you hardly see any man post about it or raise awareness about it, even if not for themselves, but for the upcoming bobo the way they grow up, where they become man now, like therefore they do one for them at least. But now the ten this so for me they go dey raise awareness, but none of them know they actually do am. Like only a few percent they post them, na dem status them, they go about telling people about it, they try for raise awareness. Like they literally are doing nothing about it.
So again I got this question for you. You raised a point about raising awareness about men's mental health. You don't think saying that because if man dey before post these flyers or raise awareness about men's mental health, they go think say they dey behave like woman, they no go show out emotions. Where in times the way they feel pain, where they go through struggles, nothing saying that they all the result to wey make man they no dey try for raise awareness about their own mental health.
I sabi people wey dey actually raise awareness about this. If una sabi the post wey dey behind startup Sierra Leone Egyptian Moses, like there are times on his status in they write something about Zande, they talk about Zande. I feel like every man can do it. Like with this I don't spoil book of we, even with the woman there, like for they listen to waiting people and they say, waiting people and go think about this. Sometimes they will not get for the guy for listen to waiting people will say. Sometimes they more do one because we want do one and because it's helpful and it's needful. If we sit down, we decide say if man then sit down, they decide say, oh, then they post about men's health, mental health awareness because oh people then go feel like they are weak, people then go feel like people then go talk so they behave like wealth. Well, then they make 10 now would they get issues like 10 now would they get any kind show there. Because if then sit down, they listen to what people like they say, we will continuously begin get this like it's a continuous process. So I not feel like they for sit down, will they listen to people like.
Over to you, Mr. Joseph. What are the steps layers way you think say man dey for take? For let we come out that perspective or that area where we say we not go shout emotions again. What are the steps the way we for take as man?
Okay. For man, because the first thing first way you get forget as an individual, you get forget self love. Not listen to waiting people and they say. Of course, do waiting they make you happy. Always they engage on things them way they improve your life, not so things them way they bring you down. Not they listen to waiting community they say. Because if you dey listen to them say if you listen to the noise of the market, you're not going to able for buy anything so far. So just focus on yourself and see how best you go able for no say this in wrong from this one.
Okay, thank you very much, Mr. Joseph. Miss Mambai, peer pressure where woman dey face, no think say that they also they affect man dey mentally. Because if you see now society, if a lady don't see im company get Gucci handbag, you go to a guy say, hey, my party don't get Gucci handbag, oh, me self one get handy. You don't think say that pressure the way that woman go put for that man they go lead to a mental health issues?
This is a very interesting question. One thing like you always say is, as a man, date within your range. You know go there, you know get woke, you know you still dey under you people like people still dey feed you, you still dey ask for mama thank you, papa thank you, and you go date person when a human here dey put on top in aid, when a Gucci bag in dey use. If you know say that woman dey too expensive for you, left am for the one day wey dey able take care of her, because na all that day dey cause stress. So I feel like the first step the way man dey for take is start for date within your range. Date person wey you dey able take care of or wey you go able love and take care of. Simple.
But sometimes they also, the woman they are not put up their standards they also for man. Because like at first they will start simple because you just see him come to go get Gucci and bag. Instead go and go get that Gucci and bag there. I know say you make a statement where you say man for need for date within his standard. But say also woman they put pressure in terms of standard way in regards to dating.
Um that peer pressure like where the guy picking go don't get for me yourself. I feel like there are times that if you date person where in be say una get a talking stage from the beginning, una don't begin understand each other. I feel like you go able to talk to them for me in understand from your own point of view. And if you feel like the person they continuously stress you, relationship not a do or die situation. You can simply quit.
Mr. Joseph, personally, you don't ever get an experience where woman puts pressure on you where you feel some kind way where you think say affect you mentally?
Of course, uh, from waiting we sister they talk, I believe not the right thing. They say then say waiting cut you coat according to his size bow. So I never been in that kind of situation it's because since I come up I only done date once and since then other person that still dey continue. And one thing way I can like for say out of I would say experience because since we can interact with other people one thing wey can cause that one day like you don't know say na the false life. You see false life na the most difficult life so far wey you as motor man go put hand pa. Maybe like from the talking stage, you go begin to bring motor car for cam to that picking for can be to that picking. And if you dey look at and the pikin dey see you say this person, oh, he's rich, he gets money, he able for take care. So now make himself he dey come and say, I want this and I want that. But if you know say you know that kind of person, like for instance, you know a student, that person they not get any sign expect say we will get money, obviously. But now the way how you showcase yourself, now so people and they buy you.
So what you advise to man the way they in this similar situation as well?
Be content with waiting you get, always be proud of yourself. Say go thank you because of this outside don't pull you. Always be real, not be fake because fake life they put people in all this. You as boy picking always content with it you get no copy say because of I see this me company well breaches let me say then so always be content with what you get no matter how little we be content with that one day.
Miss Mamba, you make mention of say for them man the date within the levels. What thing are you advise to a fellow woman the way they impose bills, impose material things they on the guys there just because they want proof to the party they say they say to live a life. What thing are you advise to a fellow woman the day?
And for impose bills on person wey you know say obviously you no dey able provide am for you, obviously na something wey very very wrong. I believe say, but sometimes again na the man dey actually start for encourage dem kind thing dem dey. But like I feel like simply wetin I say, make people two people dey get an understanding before ever dem be in a relationship, because I no feel like that pikin go just go impose bill on the boy pikin just like that dey.
So as a society, this question really they go for now. So as a society, what are these steps there? What are these measures they all need for place in, put in place rather? We're gonna make man they live a healthy life in terms of their mental capability. Because we don't see say society don't give roles to man them. We make man the right now, man they need to show up their emotions, where they go through struggles and all. What are the steps they all need for put in place? We will stop that as a society.
As a society, the society don already create the societal norms dem. Man dem no for cry, man dem for be like strong. I feel like the man dem for start, make dem begin take the lead, for begin pioneer dem mental health awareness months there, for raise awareness, for talk to people and talk to boy pikin dem wey dey come up. And as a society, I feel like we for stop, and from the woman dem side, I feel like we for start for the encourage man dem for actually talk, give them listening ears, and also allow them for crying we arms them if we can.
So Mr. Joseph, what you get for say towards this?
For me, mental health are not so a luxury, now a necessity. Let me see how best we go try for create that kind of society wherein people they able for get a confidence say like even if I say this thing, nothing no go able happen to me. People they no go discriminate me, people they no go shame me. Let people be free for talk. Let me create that kind of peaceful society. Let people able forget the help where they needed. Because we dey find out say you dey see there are people where men wey dey behave like female. Some man dey in Sudan dey like e no mean say e dey do the act too, but because of e grow up with female dem make im put hand in that thing dey. But because of this discrimination, stigmatization, all them things then they like e dey become depressed. And depression na one of the let me say like na the order of the day now. You dey find out say like within then 30 seconds we dey lost over them 100 to 200 man them. So like for me, let me learn for the encourage them. No cry down this person. Try for know waiting at the reason wey make this person dey rest that kind particular way. Instead of you shame am, go near am, ask am say wetin make you dey do this. Try for make party with you go able for understand am. Instead of you begin to say this person na gay, this person na homosexual.
Okay, thank you very much for that one. Miss Mumbai, we get man in our society right now where they show woman traits there, like they try to show their emotions and all. What till you go tell society, how you go want for the society treat that kind of man the way they show out woman treats them.
Yeah, I believe one society for create a safe space for them. God make we all in different forms and different ways, and we all grow in different homes and communities. Them just like my brother just say, yeah, some boy picking they actually grow up among girl picking them. So like they no be get that like man figure or man act around them, so then tend for behave like other than they see around them frequently. I feel like that not to reason like for me boy picking the ask like woman not to reason for me you bully them. Like if you want to know more about them, now for ask them and talk to them. Not to everybody they act like girl picking are gay. So man just get that natural trait in them because that's what they saw when growing up. So I feel like the first way society for doing that for create safe space for them. Space where they were able to talk, where they were able to act like how they were act. Now you see boku boy picking there, you go see something they begin work like girl picking. But as you see one other boy picking begin watch and corner eye, you just see they try for act and they try for man up or try for changing way of working, which not actually good because this now open space for everybody. So everybody get the right for act how you want act, waka I want waka, talk I want talk.
Mr. Joseph, Sierra Leone as a country, man they don't they commit suicide. You think say na as a result of mental health issue make man they commit suicide nowadays?
From research, I go say yes. Because mental health in only means say na the loss of the mental illness. You understand? Of course, you get other things them also were involved in. Because mental health, let me say like a govern everything so far. Because if you are mentally stable, you not be able for put an into all that thing. Now all them things then they lead to depression. For me, suicide mostly can be as a result of depression. Because you need get that kind person for able for explain yourself to, and you see at times some person it can say like the best thing, the best coping mechanism for me. Some man they tell you say wait inside the waiting either in go inside room and cry. So man like if you don't solve it in problem, it go just can say like the best thing for me for do now for like kill myself. At least I go able die with my own problem.
Okay. Miss Mambai, now in Sierra Leone we get what we call drug abuse. And mostly in a man they more involved with that day. And nothing say like because of these drugs the way man they abuse a bit to the mental health issues them.
This is not actually a topic where we just like we had a sensitization on and three villages them these past days. Drug abuse obviously now something also where it affects men them mentally. But like I feel like now waiting then they take like for press down waiting that they go through. Like a lot of man then they take drugs or they abuse drugs because of that they go through a lot and they not get nobody for talk to. And now we live in a generation wherein you they talk to person, the person they take you talk, go tell other person and then they use it against you also. So then they also don't call some people and not go they talk. Like they rather keep unto themselves, like suffer with it. And with some man the way they're not able to go through then decide for take drugs. Yeah, I feel like drug abuse like now one thing with in mental health, like they're interconnected one way or the other.
So you try you go want for make society get counseling centers there, most say man they go and get counseling. So this now one of the major way you want for the society put in
Yeah,
place.
and we also just like with department they do every year. I feel like more people, more department therefore also would take part in them because any year we dey go to different villages them, we dey do sensitization, we dey talk about drug abuse, we dey tell people and the effects of drug abuse and the reason they waiting man that they take or abuse drugs for. And we also dey encourage parents therefore continue for talk to them picking there. Sisters, brothers, friends, continue for talk to your party. You don't know waiting that your party they go through. So I feel like we for try for talk to people them, we for create platforms the way they go able to talk, we for make sensitization programs, we for raise awareness concerning this drug abuse and all.
Okay, viewers, una don hear you waiting then two guests there and the show today talk. They don't talk on the topic where we talk on today when a men's mental health. This topic they try for raise awareness about men's mental health. What na your opinion? What na your perspective for this? What na your contribution we get for give towards this topic? As we all know, this na your favorite talk show we call the Talk Salon. For the last question of this show, as a nation, as Sierra Leone, what na the advice we will give to for you? What na the advice we will give to the company man them? And as for you, the lady, what na the advice we will give to the woman that we will help support man them mentally? So I will start with you, Mr. James.
Joseph, the
Joseph,
advice
sorry.
we may give to the people out there, most especially the man them. Now, let me see how best we go reduce the intake of this drug. Like for now, like people are more into this tramadol because now all them things are so man they can say like na a coping mechanism for them. If you take in tramadol, you go for forget but in problem. So like at the advice we see how best to try for encourage people them make them let them be let them feel safe instead of you begin mock the person. Try for know wetin na the situation where that person they go to.
So, Madam Slasha, what you get for say towards this really?
So for the ladies them out there, I just like the advice. May we sometimes, or may we just give a listening ear to some of them guys there. To be honest, men are going through a lot. Just that they not get the opportunity for speak, and sometimes even when they get the opportunity for speak, they can be hesitant. Like just Lord, just give their listening ears them, and for me they're able to speak, and more just listen, and we can give you advice if we get one, and if we not get one, we can just tell them something we will make them feel okay at that point in time. But I feel like all that they for start with the man them. Law will not listen to societal norms them. If the ladies that they try for break societal norms there, I feel like the man then can also do so I feel like in start with we for raise men's mental for raise awareness on men's mental health, start with the man and themselves. So then need for pioneer, then with the ladies and can take am from there also. We can support from the back.
Viewers, this now your favorite talk show where they come to you every Monday and Thursdays. Serving as the host for today's show, now be your name Alhaji Amadu Kamara. This show they come to you from Let's Talk Salone in partnership with Independent Media. Tata.